months have passed since the directive from the Environment Ministry echoed through the corridors of power in Assam. The order, action against a top forest official, M.K. Yadava, the former Principal Chief Conservator of Forest, for blatant violations of the Forest Conservation Act. It began in December 2023 at the Damchera Reserve Forest in Hailakandi. A staggering 11.5 hectares of forest land were cleared, not for reforestation, but for a police commando battalion camp. By January 2024, the National Green Tribunal took notice. Acting suo motu after an expose by Northeast Now, they recognized the severity of the violations. An official inspection by the Environment Ministry in February 2024 confirmed the alarming situation. Heavy machinery had been deployed, permanent structures erected, all without the mandatory central clearance. In April 2024, a second case emerged in the Galeki Reserve Forest in Sivsagar, where approximately 28 hectares were diverted. The NGT duly admitted this case as well. The Damchera case, however, saw an unexpected turn. The central government granted post facto approval, effectively legalizing the initial transgression. Subsequently, a show cause notice was issued to M.K. Yadava on May 14, 2024. Then, on May 29, 2024, the NGT ordered a halt to construction in Galeki and directed the relevant divisional forest officials to file cases. But the Galeki case remains pending before the NGT's Kolkata bench, awaiting a final verdict. Now, new revelations have surfaced in August 2025. Two more instances of alleged forest land diversion have come to light: the Daldali Reserve Forest in Karbi Anglong and the Pabhoi Reserve Forest in Vishwanath. And once again, sources indicate these camps have been established without the necessary clearances. Sources suggest a pattern in all four cases. Rules were reportedly disregarded, procedures bypassed, and precious forest land diverted for non-forest use. This leads to critical questions. Why has no concrete action been taken against M.K. Yadava even after the initial show cause notice under the Forest Conservation Act? Even more perplexing, why was he subsequently promoted to Special Chief Secretary Forest while under scrutiny for these very violations? And here lies an uncomfortable question. Is the government potentially shielding the officer? Is M.K. Yadava's alleged loyalty to Assam's Chief Minister the reason for this apparent delay in accountability? Is the administration prioritizing the protection of an official over the protection of its forest? The Forest Conservation Act of 1980 is unequivocal. No forest land can be utilized for non-forest purposes without obtaining prior approval from the central government. Furthermore, Section 3A of the same law even allows for direct punishment of officials found in violation. The Environment Ministry itself has deemed these projects illegal. Their regional office in Shillong was explicitly directed to initiate legal proceedings against the officer in a letter dated May 29, 2025. Yet, 2 months have passed since this clear directive and no visible steps towards legal action have been taken. No officials have faced any apparent consequences. From Damchera to Galeki and now the alarming additions of Daldali and Pabhoi, Assam's vital forest reserves are allegedly being diverted. Rules are seemingly being bent, and those who appear responsible continue without facing accountability. Reserve forests are not mere empty land. They are crucial for preserving biodiversity, essential for our climate resilience, and the lifeline for countless communities that depend on them. They are integral to India's environmental commitments. But instead of being protected, these reserves are allegedly being transformed into construction sites for battalion camps, seemingly without any repercussions for those in charge. The NGT's Kolkata bench still has the crucial task of delivering its verdict on the Galeki case. But until then, a deeply uncomfortable question hangs in the air. If powerful officers can seemingly evade the very laws designed to protect our environment, who will ultimately safeguard India's precious forests? This is Srijani Rabha and you're watching Northeast Now.